Today I'm not wasting any time in this video. As a man, as an older man or a younger man, your job in life, you are expected to produce results no matter what. Women might have certain privileges that men don't have. Some women can look good and not have to produce any results in life, but that's not the case for you as a young man. You are expected to produce results. I say this because there's a lot of young men out there that want to lose body fat, build a little muscle, but they'll make any excuse possible to justify why they can't do difficult things. And trust me, I've heard them all. I don't have time, I have to go to school, I work long hours, I'm too tired to go to the gym. I've heard them all before, but the truth is, where's your self-discipline? Where's your mental toughness? You need to listen to yourself and realise the words you're using, I can't do that, is somebody that's got a loser's mindset, not somebody that's got a winner's mindset who's going to find a way to achieve their goals no matter what the circumstances. And the truth is that nobody actually cares. That's the truth. Nobody cares as a man whether you produce results or not. It's very black and white. It's very much you produce results and people are going to be proud of you and want to be around you, and you're going to be proud of yourself, or you make excuses, you don't produce results, you don't achieve your goals, and guess what? Nobody's going to care. There's only you that cares about your goals. I think it's about time that men started to realise that nobody's coming to save you. If you're a good looking young girl, and this is the way it should be in my opinion, this is not me complaining. If you're a young girl and you're good looking, someone will come and save you. You'll be okay. If you are a young man and you've not got your shit together, or you're not working on yourself, your physique, your career, your money, the things you're passionate about, nobody's coming to save you. You'll be left behind. Nobody will care, and that's the truth. People are depending on you as a man to provide. People, your family, friends, people around you, and including yourself, are all counting on you to produce some kind of results, whether that's in the gym or any other area of life. So I hear all these excuses about why you can't go to the gym, and I'm going to prove that you have time, because that's usually the main thing people say is they don't have time. I'm going to prove to you close towards the end of this video that you do have time, but just take this as an analogy. Maybe you want to buy your first home, and some kids grow up with money, some kids grow up with rich parents. I certainly didn't. But regardless of your circumstances and the way that you grow up, you can't go to a real estate agent and say, I really want to buy this house, you know, it's 300,000, this is the house that I want, but can you just give it me for nothing? Because you have to understand that I grew up with parents that didn't have any money. My parents couldn't work because they was disabled, and we always had no money growing up. Maybe you didn't have any parents, maybe you didn't have anybody. That's not an excuse. That's your unique circumstances, and you are responsible for doing something about it. It's not what happens to people in life that counts and dictates and determines what life they will have. It's about how they react to what happens to them. Some people can grow up in poverty, but they don't party, they don't drink or smoke or do anything, and they spend a decade trying to make their life better, and they turn out to be an actor, or they might turn out to have a successful YouTube channel, or they might have a good career in accounting. It doesn't matter, but they can make something of their lives. And some people can be a rich kid and end up going down the wrong path, taking drugs and losing everything. It's not about how bad your circumstances are, it's about how you react to those circumstances. Everything is all about mindset. It's all the same, it's all mindset. How you view yourself, how you view your situation. Do you not think a fat guy's ever got fit before? Do you not think a skinny guy's ever built muscle before? Do you ever think a homeless man has come up and had his own house and his own family before? All of those things are possible. Do you think someone who's had crippling anxiety and depression hasn't come through that and become the most confident, best conversationalist in the room? It happens all the time, but only for the people that are willing to accept that and do the necessary work to get in the position they want to be in. I'll hear people say even things like, I'm too tired to work out. If you're too tired to work out, get on the floor, do 5 minutes worth of push-ups at an intense level, as much as you can do for 5 minutes, and I guarantee you when you get back up off the floor in 5 minutes time, you'll have far more energy than you did throughout the rest of the day when you're sat down playing video games. just the act of that strenuous exercise, you'll start to realise actually gives you energy. It doesn't make you more tired. If you've made it this far into the video, I still have some more good information for you, so make sure you stay until the end, and I'm going to prove to you and show you how you can actually make time to start working out so you can cut the bullshit out once and for all. I want to stay on the idea of producing results just a little longer and give you an example from my personal life. So last summer, one of my grandparents sadly passed away. It's one of those things that happens. It's very unfortunate. I was very, very sad because of that. I've known this person for my whole life. She used to pick me up from school. She would make me food. We would go swimming. We would have a good time. I knew this person my whole life. It was a sad thing for the whole family. But the reality is, nobody cares. And that sounds bad. It sounds wrong. It sounds horrible to say that. But if you actually take a step back, and I can admit this, being in that position, nobody really cares. The reality is you still have to produce results. I care. It made me very sad. It messed my mind up. I was constantly thinking about things all the time. Did I do enough? Was I a good enough grandson? Those types of things. Yes, those are going to go through your mind and it's horrible. But you still have to produce results. Your goals don't care if a grandparent just passed away. Your goals don't care if you just broke your arm. It doesn't matter. So what did I do? The next day, I carried on as normal. I went to the gym, I ate healthy, I showed up and I did the work that I needed to do that day. I showed up, these videos didn't stop. You go back to last June and look at my YouTube channel. I was still producing videos. I still did that even though I didn't feel like it. When you see me on camera, actually, to be quite honest, I was being fake. I felt really bad and I still put on a smile and I did a video for you guys. That is because I'm expected to produce results no matter what the circumstances. You know, when it comes to your goals, there's a lot of people that talk a big game about what they're going to achieve, how they're going to achieve it, how amazing their life's going to be. But you know what the truth is, what I've learned over the years? The truth is that the people that achieve the most say the least. The person that achieves the most tends to not really say anything. They often are the quiet guy in the corner that doesn't say a word, and they don't need to tell everybody what their goals are and how brilliant they're going to be. They just simply put in the work, because talk is cheap. Action is what gets results. Talking about doing something doesn't actually get you anywhere. I want to come back round again and talk about your excuses and use an example. So let's take the highly successful man, Elon Musk. Hate him or love him, it really doesn't matter. That guy achieves a lot. We cannot deny this. So if you're so tired and you don't have time, do you have the same 24 hours in your day that Elon Musk has in his day? The answer to that question is, of course, yes. So if you have the same 24 hours that he has, how come he can achieve thousands and thousands times more than what you achieve every day? Why is that? Does he have an IQ that's 1,000 or 10,000 times more than yours? No, he probably has 50 points or 100 points more IQ than you. So why is that person achieving so much more than you are? And it's because of his priorities. You've got people who are working on themselves, working on their goals 14, 15, 16, 17 hours a day, whatever it takes to achieve them, and you can't go to the gym for 45 minutes, 3 days a week. That's an excuse. That's not a fact. And I'll even prove it to you. We have 168 hours a week, that's 24 hours a day. So let's say, and I'm going to be generous on all of these figures, this is what I do when I'm teaching someone one-on-one, because I often have these objections of people saying I don't have time. So this is what I would say if you was a client of mine. So how many hours do you work a day? And most of you are going to actually say 8, but I'm going to say that you work 10 hours a day. Let's say you sleep 8 hours a day. You have to drive to work, that's 1 hour a day, and then you have to eat food and shower, that's another 1 hour a day. So that's 20 hours a day. Where's the other 4 hours then? Because I think that the other 4 hours are spent watching television, I think they're spent watching Netflix, I think they're spent watching things on Instagram and scrolling through your phone. Instead, you could be in the gym for 45 minutes. We all have time, it's what we're willing to make a priority in our lives. So stop making excuses, get to the gym and sort your life out. I know some of you may think I've been rather harsh in this video, but I've got now some positive news, and obviously I know a lot of you also understand I'm just trying to help you and I'm telling you what you need to hear. The positive news is going to the gym can be difficult at the start, But once you start building that momentum, once you start going to the gym, even if you just commit to going for 20 minutes every day, or you decide that you're going to do 10 minutes of push-ups on the floor every day, once you start to see results as the weeks go by, when you finish that workout and you realise how good you can feel, when you start eating more healthy, when you get good sleep, when you start exercising and you realise how amazing you feel, how much energy you have, how much passion for life you have, just through exercise, that's a mindset shift, because it will push you to start wanting to see those results and wanting that good high energy feeling that you get from working out. People often view working out as a bad thing. Oh no, I've got to go and do my workout. Oh, I don't want to, I just want to sit down. That mindset needs to change to, oh, I can't wait to go so I can see more results. I can't wait to go and get that amazing feeling that I get after working out. And that's when you start building momentum, and then you start to change as a person for the better. I guess at this point, a lot of you are probably going to want some extra help. And what I would say is watch my YouTube channel as much as possible, as much time as you have. And as we know, you all have time. But the video I would recommend to watch next is this video on screen, which is how to build 10 pounds of muscle. That's a really good starting point for probably most of you that are watching this video.